everyone, welcome back to another Nintendo Switch 2 video from Simply Nerdy. I'm your host Steven, and we are just going to look at the UI for the Nintendo Switch 2 this afternoon. Well, as you can see, this is our home screen. Here you have all the different games. There's a few differences in UI from the Nintendo Switch 1, mainly that these game icons have rounded edges, and you have that gradient that rotates around as you hover over one of these games. And if you go all the way over to the right, it's the same as on the Nintendo Switch 1. You have your Show More button. And here you'll see more of your games, or all of them, depending on what settings you have. But you'll have all your games here. You also have the option to create some groups. Group some games together, and those will show up right there. This is new. You have filtering options. So here I have all of them, right? We have all of the games I have, and even if it's not downloaded, if I want to see just downloaded software, I can just filter that. Oh man, so nice. So these are all the games that I have installed on my Nintendo Switch 2 currently, because I'm still waiting on my SD card, so I don't want to load everything on here until I get that SD card delivered. Should be coming today, hopefully. You have reordering by publisher, title, shortest playtime, longest playtime. Oh, that's cool. By recently played. So there's some good options here, I think. That's kind of fun. I like that. Alright, that is basically the home screen. So let's go over to sleep mode. Okay, that's it. Alright, going over to system settings. Goodness gracious. Alright, so you have your support, health, and safety. I don't think that's any different from the Nintendo Switch 1. Here's your airplane mode. Screen brightness cannot be changed while connected to a TV, so you won't show that. Bluetooth audio. We'll skip the internet settings, just because. Parental controls, you can set that up. Accessibility, you can do button mapping. You can add button mapping in quick settings just by holding down the home menu. That sounds pretty nice. Text size, bold text, high contrast, zoom. Change color, change display colors. You got mono audio, text to speech, voice type, how fast you want that voice to speak. That's kind of sweet. Change speech and text during game chat. That's fun. Data management. Yep, that's why I'm not loading anything. I'm waiting for my SD card, but here you go to manage all of that here. And then you have your manage screenshots and videos. So, pretty straightforward. You've got your users here. You've got controllers and accessories. Change grip, change order. Your GLGR buttons. These are the mappable buttons on the back of your Nintendo Switch Pro controller, or your Joy-Con 2 charging grip to whichever buttons you like. You can program them to whichever game you're playing, so that's kind of sweet. You can turn on and off your controller vibration, update controllers, Joy-Con 2 mouse controls, mouse sensitivity. Oh man, I haven't played with that yet. Update Nintendo Switch 2 camera, don't have that. I don't need to worry about that. Calibrate control sticks, calibrate motion sticks, test input devices, Nintendo Switch Pro controller, wired communication. Swap A and B. Whoa, I don't think that was a thing. Disconnect controllers. Interesting. Audio input source automatic, TV sound automatic, system virtual sound. What is that? Okay, nice. Okay, I just want to look at that. Okay. Headphone virtual surround, yes. Mute when headphones disconnected, yes. Lower max headphone volume. No! That's why I had this I was playing the other day with my headphones, and I had to turn the volume all the way up. So that was weird. Okay, that fixes that problem. Input microphone noise suppression, microphone input, test microphone. Display HDR output, heck yeah, turn that sucker on. TV resolution automatic. We can change that to 4K. I'll probably just leave it automatic. Dock output information. Yes, sweet. RGB range, you adjust screen size, screen and burn reduction, match TV power state, 120 hertz output. You can't turn that sucker on, baby. Yep. All right, for auto low latency, nice. HDR output, adjust HDR in case you need to make an adjustment to that. Here's where you make your your amiibo, save stuff. Oh, this is the hot take. We still only have 2 themes. We have light and dark, and that's it. And for the sake of everyone, you know, the majority of people like dark mode, we'll just stick to dark, and it looks really nice. Maybe I'll put my OLED on light mode so I know there's an obvious, this is not the Switch you're looking for. Notifications or completed downloads. You got friend notifications, platinum point notifications, alarm notifications. Oh, you can just, you know, customize those. That's nice. Auto sleep playing on system screen 10 minutes. Auto sleep connected to TV 1 hour. Auto sleep playing media content. Play wake up sound in TV mode normal, yes. Keep wired connection active in sleep mode, yeah. When awake, AC adapter is disconnected. Wake when AC adapter is disconnected. That's better. I read that wrong. And then you have your system settings. You got your system update, dock update, system update, manually unlock screen after sleep mode, system lock, language, region, date time, system battery, stop charging around 90%. That's just good to do because it'll prolong your battery life. Serial information and user license agreement, intellectual property notices, wireless e-labels, software auto updates, share error information, data clear options. That's the system settings. Virtual game cards. This is where you can manage where your game cards are, which system it's loaded on. And as you can see, when you click on a game, you can say load on another system. And you can load that to your other Switch. If you have another one in your household, like I do, you can load on other system. But I've already done all this, and everything is calibrated the way I need it to right now. But these can also be quick loaded. You can do them all at once, which is nice. You've got your filter again. You got your multiple filters or just one filter. So loaded on the system, loaded on another system. Oh, nice, I can see that. Ooh, that's nice. Not loaded on any system. Software downloadable content upgrade pack. Wow. Reorder, I like it by title. I'm an alphabetical guy. By publisher, date acquired, newest, oldest. And your help. Alright. So that's the virtual game cards. Controllers. Basically the same as before. Change grip order, search for controllers, how to pair, how to use GLGR buttons, and how to use mouse controls. These ones are new. So you've got these 2 back ones. You can map to each game. Just hold down the home menu and map the GLGR buttons to whatever we want. After creating mapping for a game, those settings will be linked to the active user. The next time that user plays the game, their saved mapping will be loaded too. Oh, yeah, that sounds so nice. Mouse controls. Using mouse controls, you just use the Joy-Con 2 strap. That'll make things a lot easier for you, and has those nice pads at the bottom so that you don't, rub the controller on the table or whatever surface you're using very much or very hard. And then it wants you to do it, and I'm not going to do it right now. So that is that. I still don't understand this game share and what games can be game shared. So I want to test this out tomorrow when I have friends over for the night to test that. Here you have your album. Same as before. Hold the capture button. Except now we have these filters. Oh man. Upload to smart device. Copy to micro SD express card. Don't have one yet. Copy to system memory or delete. Filter. Nice. You can filter screenshots, videos. Filter by user. Oh, that's nice. Filter by game. Clear filters. Okay. Newest first. Hold this first. Upload settings. I'll probably just want those automatically sent to my phone, really. Alrighty, let's look into the eShop. Whoa! That was way fast. Okay. Well, here we go. we are in the featured section of the Nintendo Switch Online. Wow. That was pretty quick. Because, yeah, that would take a long time to load before. So here you have all your upgrade packs, all the recent releases. Whatever Nintendo wants you to see. Featured. Search, browse. Oh my word, look how fast that loads. Way better. Way better, Nintendo, thank you. Oh my word, that's nice. Search by keyword. It'll filter all this for you. Hey there, Steven. Looking for something to play? We've got recommendations for you. We'll get those recommendations. Get recommendations. Whoa.
Rated T for...
Well, hey. That's kind of nice. Your wish list. Yep, that's on my wish list. Great deals. Nice. Bestsellers. Now, as we know, let me see. There's that top selling games over the last 3 days based on revenue. Awesome. So much better than how they did it before. And there you have it. Recent releases. And you can see all this here. This is loading way fast. I'm impressed. This is loading way faster. And you can tell from the Switch to Switch 2 games. Just from that little red Switch 2 logo on top. Yeah, they're coming soon. Your Nintendo Switch Online. And you enter code so you can redeem a game. And that is your Nintendo eShop. Next, you got your news. You got your Discover titles in the news. New releases. Okay. Articles. Launch day games. There. Wow. I like how you can filter everything on every page. This is nice. Channel list. Okay, here's where you can subscribe to different channel lists. That is nice. Follow channels. Obviously not following very many. Alright. Bookmarks. Articles you bookmark over here. Nice! And that's the news section. Game chat, I actually haven't tried yet. I have not launched this. And there we go. Create chat. Chat lists. And settings. Once you get it set up, these are your 3 options. What's this? Chat list. Okay. Create a chat. There we go. There's Hailstorm. I definitely want to chat with him later. Settings. Chat approved friends. Friends that need permission to chat with me. I like the sound of that. Mute microphone when entering a chat session. That might be nice. Report game chat terms. Wow. Pretty straightforward too. Nintendo Switch Online, I'm not going to show that one either, but that one looks the same as on the Switch one. Not much difference. And there you have it, guys. That is the UI tour of the Nintendo Switch 2. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of the UI. Should they have added themes? Well, the answer is yes. But let me know down in the comments below if you agree with me. And, yeah, just, if you like this content, please subscribe. Like and ring the notification bell so you're notified whenever we do another video like this. And we're going to have a whole bunch of discussions and playthroughs of on the Nintendo Switch 2 in the near future. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, guys, keep it nerdy.